Hey everybody, this is Scott from Cowboy Leather Shoe Repair. I want to show you something here, make a short video. This is a machine we use for finishing and repairing shoes, but it also will work fantastic for doing leather products. I want to just show you here. You've got coarse grit belt, finer grit belt. You got the cone. Comes in handy for doing inside outside radiuses. And we come over here, these are edgers. And then we've got a smaller, real fine grit belt up there. Come across, and that's a numb keg. That works good for getting inside radiuses, outside radiuses, anything you need to touch up and finish up. Now this machine has got its own filtration system on it, picks up the dust. If you want to work over here and you want to keep the dust down, it's got individual shut-offs, dampers on every one of these brushes and belt sanders. These brushes, I use this one for when I polish up shoes, but it also works great for polishing up your leather. This is a buff wheel. Use that for putting the, I use wax on a lot of my products. And we got dark brown, lighter brown, black. We got a brush here for just brushing the dust and whatnot off. It comes in handy. These are for, like I say, for putting on your Yankee wax, touching up your edges, dressing them up so they look slick. Then we come over here. That's a varnishing wheel. Excuse me. What this does is, I'll show you. Pull that lever, this piece bumps up against there, generates heat. When that gets warm, you can either hand put your Yankee wax on and then come over and just run it on there, and it varnishes it and slicks it up real nice. That's a wide one. Got a little bit wider, and we got a tapered and a narrow. And I use gum Trijicon also. I use water. I use a lot of water. Water I find is handy and quick. But this machine, like I say, is primarily used for shoe repair. But being that shoe repair is becoming a dying art, you can go on someplace like eBay or whatever and pick these up for any place, anywhere around $2,000 up to $3,500. But again, like I say, shoe repair is becoming a dying art, so you might be able to pick one up. This machine, with all these things, you could do away with your varnishing wheel, your orbit sanders, and stuff like that. The only thing is the weight. This machine, as you see sitting there, weighs, I'd say, about 800 to 900 pounds. But if you're serious and doing a lot of buffing and grinding and touching up edges on holsters, bags, or whatever, I think this is a very handy machine to have. Very handy, useful, and like I say, it's got its own vac system on it, and behind this door is a big pan where all the dust and stuff goes, and depending on how much I use it for shoe repair or doing leather craft, I probably empty it once a month. And it, like I say, it's handy. Don't get much dust in my shop. And I'll tell you, I love it. It's a great machine, and you can, you know, it saves you a lot of time. You could, like the coarse, you can get aggressive. The finer, that's great for, but the one I use a lot for the edging is that one right there. That's fine, and it doesn't take off much. And these edgers, they're a handy thing to have. This is adjustable. I can just use just the flat, but you know, there's many uses for it. There's a handy machine right there to have. But I've got all sorts of stuff, being like I say that I've got I do shoe repair. But all right, I won't drag this on any longer. I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, if you can pick one up, it'd be well worth your time and worth your money. If you're serious and do a lot of leather work. Of course, the object is don't make your edges where you have to grind them down. But every once in a while, stuff happens. All right. Thanks for watching.